Okay, this is my gear list preparation. So let's see if I can do this right. And I'm going to do this fast and easy with my phone. So for the last couple of weeks, I have been making content with my phone in preparation for this AT Thru-Hike. Everybody does it. I had debated whether or not I was going to do it because it's not going to be too much different than anybody else's gear list. But as I look at it, it's a lot, but it really doesn't weigh. And this is where me is just being me, including clothes and winter jackets. It hits close to 40 pounds altogether. So let's take a look. Let me switch. And so everything's here. And that 40 pounds includes, so you can take a look at my bedroom, right? Okay, that 40 pounds includes the ruck. And so this is not a typical thru-hiker ruck. This is a battleship. Let me get my cap here, my Marine Corps cap. Anything in here? And MREs, so check that out. I got a couple MREs in there. This is from Eberlestock, and I'm going to put a link in the description. That's, of course, Ashley. She's coming along. So many of you, this is a 6-pound ruck. So most of you, or actually all of you who are watching this or have done it or have made recommendations, say this is not the pack to take with you. It is the pack that I'm going to take with me. So I have trained with it since July of 2025. It is easily 110 to 112 liter pack, and it weighs 6 pounds, and it does have a metal frame in the back. I do have my water. That's on the side, but I do on the shoulder strap. I've got the water, and I've got a new flashlight right there. I love this pack. I was training prior to buying this one. I had trained with another Eberlestock, and it's probably pronounced wrong. It's spelled Eberlestock. It's a veteran-owned company out of Ohio. I'll put the link to the website plus the battleship specifically in the description of the video. I love this pack. So it's a multi-purpose pack. So whether I'm doing overnights anywhere, or just a day hike or whatever, this is my pack. I had trained with the Terminator, which is a 92 liter ruck, same metal frame. I love that one. It wasn't quite doing what I needed it to do. So I literally I went big. So this is quite literally what I'm training with. And I have very much, it fits my back well. So I have no problem carrying this. All together, like I said, this is pushing 40 pounds. So let's take a look. And that's minus, so this is Ashley's pack. She has her own pack. She's been training, so these sacks on the side, as she says hi, they have, altogether, she eats 3 cups of food per day. And so she's been training with 5 and maybe a breakfast, so 5 days worth of food. I think this, for the past week or so, she has been carrying 6 days worth of food. I have reworked the resupply strategy a couple of times, and so that's about the most she's going to need to carry. Over here, I'm debating whether or not, this is her jacket, so I'm debating whether or not I'm going to take that with us. I'm hoping by the time we get through April that it's going to warm up a bit. However, people have said, and ChatGPT have warned me, that weather can change rather quickly throughout Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia. So April through May, I'm not quite sure. here, and I live in Eastern Virginia. Um, last couple of days it was 70, 80 degrees, and today it's 50. So if it could do that, on the eastern side, it could probably do that in the mountains too. I am going to, where's my, I have a paracord, but some of the state parks say she needs to be on a leash that's within, 4 to 6 feet. This is a jogger's leash, so this wraps around my waist. Taking my rosary beads, need some spiritual guidance. This is, of course, the headlamp, and this is my Marine Corps K-bar. And just for added storage, I've got the thumb drive. So my typical hiking, as you saw, I've got the Marine Corps. That stays on the pack. This is my scout cap. So winter jacket, and hopefully I won't need to bring these. These are my long johns for my legs. Basically shirt, and I've got 3 base layers. These are all long sleeve. 1, 2, and 3. And I do wear my camouflage. So if you see me on the trail, I'm going to look like an old Marine. Just call me Soldier. That has been my adopted trail name here locally. And if nothing else, if you see the Marine Corps cap, just say, "Hey, Marine." I have been training with a chest pack, and so this is my chest pack. Basically, it's my first aid kit. So, of course, water, spoon. This is lotion. So, insect repellent. This is lotion repellent. This has worked pretty good rather than the spray aerosol. I do have eczema, so I do need to take medicine. I am an asthmatic. Twine, never know, and Band-Aids, and of course, your hand wash. So I do have batteries for the flashlight, bear repellent, and this was recommended to me, the AT guide, so that is northbound. It's 2016, so hopefully 10 years later it still works. And this is my recharge system. So this is battery operated recharge for the phone. Okay, the first thing I actually bought when I started training was the Bear Vault. So I'm not quite sure. What I'm learning is some state parks require it. I don't know. Others do not. If anything else, I could use it as a stool. But it does have 5-6 days worth of food in it. I'm not going to open it up. If you've seen other people's Bear Vault videos, you know that it locks twice. And so it doesn't necessarily trap the smell. But bears should not be able. Hopefully I don't encounter any bears. But if I do, God help me. And there's my bear spray. This is my sleeping bag. So I've debated back and forth as to how to do this. Trying to figure out how light I need to go. This is what? It feels closer to 3 pounds, maybe 2. This is my purifier. Of course, this is for going to the bathroom. And I've got 2 pair of gloves because I get cold really easy. So I've got a winter, and these are cotton, and these are straight winter. Other first aid necessities, extra chapstick. I keep one in my pocket. I'm not sure if I'm going to take all this, but I definitely will take ibuprofen. That's going to help out a lot. We've got 2 trekking poles. I'm only going to take the one because as Ashley is over there, my left hand is going to be with her, and if I need to trekking pole, it'll be my right hand. 2 pair of socks. I have had sock issues. I have had foot issues throughout these last 3 years training for this expedition. My feet have swollen. They are no longer they're now on like a size 9.5 to 10. Typically, they haven't been that. They have blistered. I've had to deal with foot itch, and so all kind of crazy stuff. I want to keep my feet dry, so I am going to bring 2 extra pairs of socks. This is for when I have to go in town, get showered, get changed, get some washed up. So that'll get washed. I'll wear this. My sleeping pad. I think this is. I don't have any good words for this thing because it has not been as effective as I had hoped for. Maybe it'll work for me. I don't know. As an old man, I need to get some sleep. Hopefully, that will work. I do have a pillow. That's barely a pound. My tent, which I have yet. So I tried 4 different tents. This is the one I'm going to go with. The Copper Spur UL. Hopefully this will be good. I have yet to. Now leave Saturday, so it's Tuesday. I got to give that. I'm not a camper, so setting up a tent is not my thing. My goal is to push my body as hard and as long as I can. I like the hiking experience. You just got to sleep somewhere, right? I don't know if this is from another tent system, so I don't know if I need a base for that. Sleeping gear. I'm not sleeping gear. Wet weather gear, jacket, and pants. No poncho. So that's really it in a nutshell in 12 minutes or less, right? It looks like a lot. Sometimes it feels like a lot. It really isn't a lot. It does all fit in here. I love this. So full gut right here, right? All the way in. Does have it open in the top. And it of course has the top layer. It's got 1, 2, and then 2 more on the other side. Side pouches, of course. And what I like really cool is on this side, there's an inner pouch right there, and this is where I keep my flashlight and some extra stuff. But typically, first aid, readily accessible stuff, and of course within the gut, everything else. And so hopefully this will work. This is what I'm going with. I do have used to train with my treadmill. That is a camouflage. This is really winter, but hopefully I'm going to bring it, but debating hard not going to carry it with me because that's at least 4 pounds. Even it's dual layer camouflage, hunting jacket. But my black jacket over there should be sufficient with 1, 2, 3, 4 underlayers. So all good, right? All right, crossing fingers that this works. God bless y'all, and of course, I'll see you on the trail.